Peace, 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 and welcome to Sonny's Boxing Talk. I am Sonny Justice Bay. No boxing talk tonight. No boxing talk tonight, family. First of all, I want to ask that my family will give me a thumbs up. Go ahead and thumbs me up right now. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button. If you're a first time listener, go ahead and subscribe to me. I'm going to try to push out a little bit more content for you guys. And these are just some of my thoughts. Some of them are some very deep thoughts. And at the beginning of this video, you'll be seeing a light, a match being lit. And you will see as the fire or as the flame goes a little bit closer to my fingers, I blow the flame out. And I did that for a reason. I was just sitting here thinking about life and how short life is. The flame represents that light that we're supposed to show while we're alive on this earth plane. Light represents something that can guide you, something that you can see, something that can lead the way. When we look at this world, look at YouTube, look at this world, you know what I'm saying? Look at your life. Sometimes it might feel like you're surrounded by darkness. You might have visions and goals and plans for your life, but it always seems that there is some darkness around somewhere trying to dim that light that trying to shine. That light that shines is something that is very special. It's something that is inside of all of us, that we have inside of ourselves. Fire is something that can give life and destroy. Fire can be used as signals, can be used as a source of warmth for when you're cold. And it could be a source to show you where you need to go when everything seems to be dark around you. And that light, that match and that light is a representation of what's inside of you. That light and that fire represents the very essence of God that every one of us has inside of us. Every one of us. And I'm speaking to my people. beginning of the video also represents the time that we have on this earth playing while we're here. How quick it goes. I'm not even 40 yet, but like I think about my youth and middle school, high school, you know what I'm saying, when I was younger, when I used to play with wrestling toys and you know what I'm saying, I was, you know what I'm saying, a little kid, just like everybody else was like a little kid once upon a time. Innocent. But it felt like it was just yesterday, you know what I'm saying? Time has went by so fast. I remember thinking about, you know what I'm saying, 30 people who are like 30 years old. It's like old. You know what I'm saying? We've all had them, you know what I'm saying? I think we've all had them thoughts of what we think old is. But I think when we look at the span of life, we can all say the thing, it goes so quickly. We have so-called 24 hours in a day, and it goes so quickly. And like, I feel like a lot of times we take for granted of how much time that we have. Just like that match that was lit and was blown away. So as it is with life, you know, we complain so much about certain things, but like while we're complaining, somebody has passed away from cancer, somebody had a heart attack, somebody was in a car accident, some mother have lost their loved one. But we don't think about that sometimes. We think about what we go through, you know what I'm saying? When you think about fire, you think about light, you think about warmth, you think about destruction, you know, because fire can destroy. Fire can also bring life. It's just like us. Like we can destroy, we can bring life, we can also be a light unto someone. You know what I'm saying? But the life, the light, it gives something. That doesn't hurt. You know, if you can imagine yourself in the woods, there could be thorns and snakes. That if you didn't have a light source to see, you could step on the thorn or you could step on the snake and bite you. And light is so important, but sometimes we love to choose to stay in the dark. The dark represents blindness. Some people, believe it or not, some people are still afraid of the dark. Like some people can't go to sleep without some sort of light being on. Because when you turn that light out, you can't see anything. And you might hear different things and get scared, or you might have seen some sort of movie or something that might have scared you. But like, I know I'm rambling. I know I'm rambling. But I just wanted to share what was on my heart for my people today, tonight, rather. And for the few who watch it, life is short, yo. Just like that match, life is short. We complain about so much. but still have our health and our strength. Even if you don't have a lot of family, you got someone, I'm sure you do, that you can turn to. You know what I'm saying? You got friends that you can turn to. Even when it don't seem like you got friends, they'll just show up. You know what I'm saying? Like, try to strive for something better every day. Every day, try to learn something. Every day, try to better yourself. Every day, every single day, try to learn something that you can use to better yourself, because when that match of life is blown away, that's it, yo. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're a mastermind who understands the science of tracing yourself back, which most people don't. Those who know will get it, but life is very short, yo. I think we all can sit back and look at life and be like, dang, you know, I had fun back in the day, but like it seemed like yesterday. You can close your eyes and like really relive some of the things that we've been through. But like, what have you accomplished? What have you accomplished in that time? And when it's time for you to go, what will people say about your light? Really, even on YouTube. If you was to go right now, for all those who's listening, if you was to go right now, what would people say about you? What would people say about you? Of course, you'll always have somebody that says something negative. You always have somebody to say something negative, but like, you know what I'm saying, every prophet will have a Judas. You know, you'll have an accuser somewhere to accuse you of something, but overall, when your light has been blown out, what do people say about you? That's a real question, man. What will your kids say about you? What will your wife say about you? What will your girlfriend say about you? What would, you know, you content creators, what would they say about you? Are you one that constantly brings about darkness, or are you one that try to bring light? You know what I'm saying? You gotta have a balance, man. You gotta have a balance. You know what I'm saying? The sun, you got the sun, you got the moon, you got the yin, you got the yang. You got the mother, you got the father, you got the son, you got the daughter. There's a balance. Life is about balance. And when your deeds are put upon the scale, what will they say? What will it say? What will it say? When is the last time you've done something nice for somebody? Now, I'm not saying like we all don't have it all. It could be like Christmas or whatever. Or you could have something extra, yo, you know what I'm saying? You could be at the store and you can see somebody struggling and you can like, God, they gonna pay their way or whatever. Or give somebody a word of encouragement. Or you see somebody that's looking for a job that's really trying, you can help them out. Like it's so much, it's so much that we can do. But when I look at our people as a whole, and I compare our people to other people, you know what I'm saying, I kind of shake my head. I think we all see it. We all see it. We all see it. You know, a lot of us have family members. Some people are not really close to their family members. And life is short, you know. Family members die, and next thing you know, you have no family members. Don't let anger I'm trying to get my words correct. I know what I want to say, but it's kind of hard for me to express it right now. Like, don't let anger you know, some people make mistakes in life. There's nobody on this earth who is perfect, yo. No one who's perfect. There's, you know what I'm saying, we all have life songs that we need to figure out in life. Sometimes some people come to the conclusions where they realize that sometimes they're wrong and will reach out for forgiveness. Then again, they might not be reaching out for forgiveness. They might be on the same shit. But you knowing that person, that they could be on the same shit, that means you're prepared for it. But what I'm saying is, life is so short. Give people the opportunity to earn your forgiveness, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's fathers out there and mothers out there who haven't seen their children since they were, you know what I mean, little babies, and they just link back up. But like, you know, when they were younger, they just wasn't ready. They might have let you go or whatever, but like as they got older, they've learned the error of their ways. They could be, goddamn it, going through hell every single day, you know, regretting letting you go, or regretting doing whatever they did to hurt you. Let your flame shine, yo, and give them the opportunity before they leave this earth to balance their scales. Because you want somebody at the end of the day to do that for you. Everybody needs forgiveness because we've all done things to hurt someone at some point. And that's like a bad feeling, somebody leaving this earth, but like you have an art with them before they left, and you was never able to fix that situation. That's a terrible thing, and a lot of people, you know, live with that. You You know what I'm saying? And I've been watching YouTube lately, and I think a lot of people have been doing some self-searching and really looking at themselves. The mature ones, has been looking at themselves, and me too, yo. Like you know what I mean? I've been looking at myself as of late, and I'm ready to forgive, yo. I'm ready to let bygones be bygones and forgive and whatnot, because we don't have long on this. We don't have long on this earth, yo. Nobody's perfect. All we have is us. At the end of the day, people make mistakes, but at the same time, people can learn from the mistakes and be better. But it's up to you to judge, to see if whoever has made that mistake is really ready to change their ways. You know what I'm saying? It's the difference between talking and doing. We got a lot of people on YouTube who's doing a lot of talking. You know what I'm saying? But when you look at them, you don't see anything. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about effort. I'm not talking about effort, because you can see effort. You know what I'm saying? You know when somebody's trying. You know what I'm saying? But like, when you see someone who's talking, but like, you don't see the effort behind their talk. And I'm not picking on anyone in particular. I'm just throwing it out there for everybody, because I feel like we've lived many lives. We've all done some of everything, you know what I mean? We've all done some of everything, but like, I feel bad for the people who are really not recognizing how short this life is. And these are the people, when they die, when they leave this earth plane, nobody's gonna have anything nice to say about them except for like their children or their aunts, their uncles. Like, who's gonna speak up for you? Like, what have you done in your life? Whose life have you changed? It could just be one person, yo. It just be one person, yo. Like, and men, we gotta do a better job of leading. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, ask and learn. We point the fingers too much, you know what I'm saying? But we're men, we gotta do a better job of leading. You know what I'm saying? But I know I've rambled. For those who listened to the whole video, thank you. And honors to you for, you know what I'm saying, giving ear to my words. And even just listening to my rambling, because I'm going to just put it out there, you know what I mean? It's from the heart. But every day is important. Every second is important. Every second is important, yo. We need to learn how to strategize to not waste any time, yo. Life is so damn quick, yo. It's quick. It's quick, yo. Life is quick, yo. Life is quick. I think we all know that. I think we all know that. Especially for the ones who stuck on the mundane of the everyday matrix cycle of you get up in the morning, take your shower. You brush your teeth. You throw your clothes on. Some people, they iron their clothes the night before. Some people iron their clothes that day. Some people don't even iron them. Whatever your style is. Every day, you know what I'm saying, you get up, you go to work. You spend at the most 8 hours a day at your job. You come home. You cook dinner. You watch your YouTube and you go to sleep and you wake up and you do the same shit again over and over and over and over again. We're stuck. Whether it be financially, a lot of us can't afford to take a class. Whether it be just something like take a class for another language or a business course, something to better yourself. You know, try to make at least an hour a day to plan, to strategize and figure out a way to better yourself. Because our people, you know what I'm saying, as a whole, we're not privy to certain things, to certain knowledge until we get to a certain age sometimes. Some people are born with it. You know what I'm saying? Some people are born with that silver spoon, but they got everything laid out for them. You know what I'm saying? And those are the ones who they kind of look down sometimes and don't understand what those who came from the streets, you know what I mean, in hard places and trying to better their situations, like the ones who made all the wrong choices in life first. Like, we dug a big grave for ourselves, but then like we figured it out, but like now we digging ourselves out. Those are the people that I'm talking to. If you got it all straight, you good, like, you know what I mean, turn me off, give me a thumbs down or whatever, I don't care, yo, like, you know, turn me off. But for the ones who are stuck in the matrix, and I talk about matrix, it's funny I use that word matrix, yo, because we got so much content on YouTube off that goddamn movie, yo. Off that goddamn movie, but like you're stuck in the matrix of when the matrix is basically, you know what I'm saying, the beginning in the womb. Like, you're stuck in the everyday mundane of doing the same thing over and over again, and not really, you know, taking the time for yourself, you know. And it's deep. It gets into cooking, you know what I'm saying? A lot of us, we microwave a lot of food. We don't cook anymore. It's just so much. But just start small, yo. Start small. If you're one who don't read a lot, know that reading is very important, because you're reading someone else's wisdom that you can apply to yourself, to the wisdom that you already have in your life, and they can enhance you. So if you don't read much, the year 2020, you know what I'm saying, set yourself a goal, even if it's just 2 books per year, yo. And I understand the time frame that we have, because our kids demand so much. We gotta help with homework. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You get home, our favorite shows be on. You know what I'm saying? Let's do better this year, yo. Let's do better this year. And for the ones who don't want to do that and want to continue to spread their evil light, justice must catch you. You will find your karma to be something wicked in 2020. Some of you won't change until you get sick. And that's just the truth of it. Because some of you are that hard, and I feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for you. You know what I mean? And I hopefully the next go around you get it better. You do better. But I think I spent enough time. You know what I'm saying? But for me, 2020. It's gonna be a good year for me, and it's gonna be a good year for everyone who's linked with me. I hope that, you know what I'm saying, y'all take whatever nugget, you know what I'm saying, chew the meat, throw away the bones or whatever. It's out of love. It's out of love, you know what I'm saying. I know I'm kind of rambling, you know what I'm saying. I ramble. Sometimes I think faster than I speak. So it looks like it's just rambled on, but like a lot of what I say have a lot of spiritual principles to it that I think that everybody can kind of understand. I think everybody can understand, you know what I'm saying? But just like that match, yo, last thing I'm gonna say, as quick as that match went, that's how life is. A lot of us can remember most of our youth. Like we can, look back at high school days. We played football or played basketball. And we was a part of this club and that club. And some people who been through college and they remember their college days and sorority this and sorority that. Like, it seemed like yesterday, yo. It seemed like yesterday. And, like, some of us, we still feel young, but, like, the young look at us as old. You know what I'm saying? And, like, life is just so quick, yo. But, like, I think it's important that when you leave something behind, yo. Because when you leave something behind, you leave a part of yourself. We have some great people that we can look at as far as our people is concerned, who left some great things for us. Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, all the great names, man. The Prophet, Noble Drew Ali. Some people who are living today, they left some marks that I think, like, if we take the time just to study one of those persons or one person, just study their life, I think it'll, you know what I'm saying, it'll better your life, yo. Cause like you'll put yourself into like sometimes reading about someone, you can take yourself out of wherever you are, and it'll put you into that position. And then, like, some of those people were faced with life and death situations where they chose the truth, which led them to their demise. You know what I'm saying? But as a result, they're memorialized. That name will live on forever. Forever. You know what I'm saying? You know, but I digress. And I hope that y'all have a wonderful night, man. Or a wonderful day. Whichever one you're listening, whichever place you're listening to this. But the main thing I wanted to convey is you don't have long on this life, yo. And forgive. I'm not saying forgive someone who has like killed your child or raped you, or you know what I'm saying. Some things deserve justice, and that's what justice is. But some little things, like little disagreements, to where someone hurt you, to where you had to, you know, go through a little season of heartache. And I'm not speaking to no one in particular individual, but like sometimes people grow up, yo, and like they're beating themselves up. Possibly they're beating themselves up a lot more than what you are. You know what I mean? So forgive those people, man, and I think it'll be better for you. In the long run. Anywho, with that I say peace. Again, I ask y'all give me a thumbs up. You know what I'm saying? If you like the video, if not, give me a thumbs down. If you have any questions or comments to make, feel free to drop in the comment section, yo. I respond to all comments. And shoot, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. With that, I say peace.